easy to say there's nothing to bring me down. What would I say? Nothing but that I am right now. And I know you're able, and I know you can sing to the fire with your mighty hand. But even if you don't, my hope is you alone. They say it only takes a little faith to move the mountain. Only faith, a little faith is all I have right now. God will reduce the mountains and move. Oh, give me the strength to be able to say it is well with my soul. I know you're able and I know you can sing through the fire with your mighty hand. But even if you don't, my hope is you alone. I know the sorrow and I know the hurt. But all go away if you just say the word. But even if you don't, my hope is you alone. You've been faithful, you've been good all my days. Jesus, I will be through you. Come my way, 'cause I know you're able, and I know you can. I know the labor, and I know you can listen through the fire with your hand. And even if you don't, my hope is you alone. I know the sorrow. Anyway, I'm in worship right now. Today's a good morning. Good morning. How's anyone doing? Whoever's gonna watch this now, whoever's gonna watch this later. I pray that you have a good day today. Um, I'm here in Van Nuys, California, celebrating 56 days of meth. Um, I struggled with it for a few years, but I've been clean for 56 days. It hasn't been easy, but I keep pushing and I keep persevering. I keep asking God to help me because every day is a struggle. You know, I go through a lot of shit. Um, makes me want to use all the time. Makes me want to relapse. Makes me want to say, fuck it, I'm just going to give it all up and just, keep destroying myself out of rebellion and stuff, Finally realized the devil was messing with my head, and...
You work here?
No, but what is...
It's like public parking lot, correct? Right?
Yeah, it's a public parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
think
And where was I? Oh yeah. So I finally got tired of that cycle of insanity, of rebellion and pride and ego and vanity and all that bullshit that comes from, the schemes of the devil, So, the title of this message is about forgiveness, because I realized the importance of forgiveness, man. Because when I get all caught up on my feelings and emotions, I'm angry, I'm upset, I don't let go, I don't forgive, I'm stuck in unforgiveness and bitterness. Um, but when I'm in the spirit, which is with the spirit of the living God, with the spirit of Jesus Christ, with the spirit of just with the spirit, I'm more forgiving. I am understanding. I understand, like what people go through, I forgive, like when, like I forgive like Jesus will forgive because that's what the Bible tells me to do. That's what you will do, turn the cheek and stuff. But when I'm in the world, like one will say in the flesh, one will say in the physical realm, I give in to all the negativity around me, and I get upset. I don't forgive. I'm depressed. I'm angry. I'm bitter. I rebel. I'm like, screw this. I'm just gonna go and do my own thing and fuck this shit, fuck that shit. By the grace of God, I finally learned. You know what? It doesn't matter what anybody does to me. It's not the person, the place, or the thing. It's how I react to it. And if I allow certain situations to get the best of me, then obviously I'm not exercising enough self-control, and I'm not seeing myself like I'm supposed to be seeing myself, as a child of God and someone that can keep on fighting no matter what. And it's been a learning lesson, to be able to discern and to be able to comprehend and understand, one would say, like we talked this morning, going back to basics, pretty much. I have to go back to basics because, as I mentioned before, I have allowed my emotions and my feelings to get the best of me. And I haven't really talked about it because, I don't want to talk about my personal life, like my real personal life. My personal life is my personal life. The people, there's a saying on everywhere: do not talk about your relationships. Do not talk about your money. Do not talk about things that are just private. I'm just talking about what I want to share. There are more things, that are going on in my life, but I just choose not to share about them, because I don't want to. It's mine. This is about me, my life, and but there was, I did meet a friend here when I'm at. He's been really nice. When he doesn't get angry, he's been helping me, and I have to give him recognition. He's the one that helped me get off meth and stuff. He's the one that cared enough to be patient enough and not judge me, based on that, and just kept being there for me, no matter what. So I'll give him credit. He knows who he is. I just got to think I did the more than you did. You got to need a little more. Listening to the song for the King Joseph, the King Dreams. I keep wondering, why do I keep going through things? Why do I keep going through tribulations? Why are things still happening to me? And then I remember, it's all because I'm supposed to be able to overcome all that, so that God can move in my life and just keep pushing, man. No matter what, keep pushing, Life's never gonna be easy. Things are gonna happen, but that doesn't mean I have to stay that way. So, shoot, hold on one second. Anyway, I'm 56 days. That's it. That's all I have to say. Be forgiving. Forgiveness is essential. And so is transparency. Have a good day. Bye. There. I said I met a